How many of you have driven a car before? Okay, so I've also driven a car. I've been driving for almost 3 years now, and I used to not know a lot about cars at all until last month I was forced to open the hood of my car when my car battery died, and then again a couple weeks later when it died again, and then a few days after that when it died yet again. So my car died 3 times last month. So in a way I had no choice but to learn how to jumpstart my car, but it is a very useful tool. If I had known then what I know now, then my sister would have never missed her 10 a.m. comms class that we were trying to get back for from Palm Springs that she missed. So it's important for any driver to know how to jumpstart their car so they don't end up like my sister. And that's what I'll be teaching you how to do today. So first I'm going to go through a little background information of what a car battery is, where you can find it in your car. And then I'm going to talk to you about when you'll actually need to jumpstart your car. So what are the signs that your battery is actually dead? And then I'm going to show you how to actually jumpstart your car step by step. Okay, so what is a car battery? It provides electricity to all the electrical components of your car, like your radio and your lights. It is also necessary for starting your car and keeping it running, so a lot of responsibility on the battery. And you can find it under the hood of your car, so like this card shows. Okay, so what are the signs that your battery's dead and that you need to get it jumped? So according to Mike Allen in his article Start Me Up, published in 2010, you'll hear a clicking noise when you turn the key in the ignition, and that's exactly what I heard all 3 times. And this is actually a picture of my dashboard lights, and all the warning lights were also blinking when I was turning the key. And then up on the right corner you can see that's a typical warning light that you need to check your battery. Okay, so if all these things are happening in your car, you're probably going to ask yourself, how can I fix this? And that's exactly what I'm going to teach you today. So, according to Marissa S. Hoeb in her article Paradise by the Dashboard Light, a hands-on guide to basic car care published in 2004, you'll need jumper cables like the one in the picture and the ones that I have here, and then some nice people who are willing to help you out with their functioning vehicle. So with jumper cables, you'll have 2 red clamps which are positive and then 2 black clamps which are negative. Okay. So the step-by-step. You're going to want to park the functional car and the non-functional car next to each other, whether it's face-to-face or side-by-side like these. You just do not want them to touch. And then you're going to open the hoods of the car like the picture, and you need to locate the batteries, which again are under the hoods of the car. I couldn't bring in a battery today, but that's a picture of a typical car battery. You'll have 2 terminals, one red positive and one black negative, just like the jumper cables. And then you're going to want to turn off the engines, take the keys out of the ignitions, and set the emergency parking brake just in case. And then you're going to get out your jumper cables. So again, I couldn't bring in batteries to show you, but this is, I labeled them in the order that you would put them on the car. So first you're going to take one of the red clamps and put it on the positive terminal of the bad battery. Then take the other positive clamp, put it on the positive terminal of the good battery. And then, so positive, positive, and then you're going to take one of the black clips and put it on the negative terminal of the good battery, number 3, and then the last clamp you are not going to put on the negative terminal of the bad battery because it could explode or cause a shock, so you want to put it on a bare piece of metal like this man's doing. You can usually find that on the engine block. So once you have all of them connected, you're going to go ahead and start up the good car so that it'll charge up the bad battery in the non-functional car. You let it sit for about 2 to 3 minutes, and you can go ahead and try and start the bad car, and it should start right up. And then you want to leave them running together for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then you can take off the clamps in the reverse order that you put them on. And then according to the article How to Jumpstart a Car One Way, published in 2016 in Sister Namibia magazine, if the jump works in the car, you actually get the car to start, don't shut off the engine. You need to drive around with the car for about 15 minutes. My sister made the mistake of turning it off 2 minutes in. She had to go to the bathroom and pull over, and we had to call roadside assistance yet again to jump it again. So you don't want to do that. And so, yeah, you should be good to go. And then, in conclusion, it's important for any driver to understand how to jumpstart a car, and because you don't want to be stranded or even worse, missing a comms class like my sister did, so you need to know how to jumpstart your car. So I hope what I taught you today will prevent that from ever happening.